Well, welcome back to my channel. I am very thankful for all of you for deciding to click on this video. It's not a whole lot of people at this point, but I'm not giving up, so I wanted to make this video. So this week I wanted to discuss seeking help when you need it. I'm having a really bad day today, and my emotions are out of whack, and my head's really screwing with me today. It happens, and all I could do is just go ahead and feel them, but we all need somebody to be there for us, whether it's you're able to turn to a best friend and talk with them, or maybe you would need to speak to a professional, a therapist or a psychologist or something. Now, I'm not depressed. Well, okay, the depression is bad today, but I'm not suicidal or anything like that. It's just that I got a lot going on in my head. Some bad things happened over the past week. A friend passed away, and dealing with a lot of regret. See, I don't open up very easily. Talking to a camera like this to post on YouTube is not a very easy thing for me. It's something that I'm forcing myself to do because I think it could be very helpful for me. And if I could do anything that could provide any help for anybody else, that's something that I want to do. I've always wanted to help other people, whether it's make them feel good about themselves when it comes to taking photos, or because there's a lot of people that, well, as you know, there's a lot of people that struggle with how they look, and so it could be difficult for them when thinking that they're not a woman who thinks she's not beautiful, or whatever. So we all have our image issues and all that, and I definitely am one of those people. I've been called handsome, but my body is not the best looking, and so there's a lot of things that I hadn't allowed myself to experience because, frankly, I've been a coward. One of those things is love. I've loved and I've had my heart broken, but I've been too scared to experience what a real significant relationship is like. And it leads to a lot of loneliness. Not having somebody there that you could share your pain with. Not having somebody there where you just need a simple hug, intimacy, whatever. So that's loneliness is not a good thing to experience. But I'm well used to it, but it's been hard. So that's one of my biggest regrets right now. 42 years old, have nobody. Always wanted children, but I was too, like I said, scared. And there is somebody that I love very much. And that could have happened for me, but I did what I do best. I screwed up. It was a little over a year ago. She lives in a different part of the country, so it's a long distance. And I know that a lot of people believe it will never, it could never work, and blah blah blah. But my feelings are true. It's very real. But I screwed it up because I was working a job that I absolutely hated. And my anxiety and my depression was through the roof. I was self-destructive. And I had many points at that time where I came to the verge of almost taking my life. So in a way I was pulling back, but in another way I was leaning really heavy on her, and she was dealing with her own stuff as well, where we just kind of stopped talking. And it wasn't until just recently we started talking again, but I realized that I completely blew up because I still love her, but she moved on. She was strong enough to get over her, what she was going through, and she found a good man and fell in love, and so I blew my chance. And but still want to be good friends and everything, and it's just dealing with a lot of anger towards myself because I really screwed up, and I regret it. So there's always shit we have to go through, always regrets, always pain, and since I have difficulties with expressing what's going on and talking to others about it. I've never been to a therapist, and so I am going to look into one. I think I really need it. It's not healthy for me to be angry and hate myself right now. But if you're going through something like I am going through, seek help. Because I've never been the type that would take out my anger on somebody else. I've always been self-destructive. And feeling good about myself and positive is not a natural state for me. I spent so many years hating myself. It had come to a point that's the easy, normal feeling state for me. So, as you can see, I am struggling very much today. And I can only blame myself. Nobody else has any blame in how I'm feeling. It's my sole responsibility. So, I want to encourage you to get help. If you are suicidal, please pick up a phone and call somebody. I don't want to find out that I'm really sorry that you're going through that pain, but it's not going to solve your problems. And if you can't think of your own personal loss, just think of the people that love you. That would be devastated if you did something like that. So, this is going to be another one of those not very good videos, I guess. Normally, I wouldn't want to share any of what I just shared with you today. But this is something I'm going to force myself to do. So, we all have our regrets. It's how we turn our lives around to learn from them, learn from the past, and move forward, keeping our eye to the future. Because life is beautiful. It's not to be wasted. And I feel I wasted far too much of my life as it is. So I will fight on. I will continue to reach my goals. I'm not going to give up. And I hope you find any of this helpful for you. Hopefully soon I'll be able to do more of what I originally hoped with this channel, of taking you to beautiful locations around Idaho for hikes. Money has been a struggle for me, so I haven't been able to use the gas money to travel to these places. So if you want to help me out, my website is www.jbaileyphoto.net, where I sell prints of my landscape photos. So, every sale is a big, huge help for me. And it'll help contribute to making this dream for this channel that I have for making it happen. Also, comment down below. I want to take your feedback into mine. Anything that you need help with. I'm not an expert or anything like that. Like I've always told you guys in earlier videos, this is all stuff that I've learned on my own. And I hope in future videos that I'd be able to include people who are experts in various fields. And I want to try different things, like, massage is always a good thing to help with weight loss. Speaking to a therapist when you're having mental health issues. I've got a friend that is a yogi and owns a yoga retreat that she's going to help me with trying yoga in the future. I'm not quite ready for it right yet, but that's all going to be a future video. And kind of hope I could talk about various techniques that you could use to when you're having one of those mental health days that is not good. One tool that I've talked about meditation before, but one tool that I really like to use is ASMR. Now, most people think it's kooky and crazy and all that shit, but I find it actually really helps me very much. It helps to calm and settle my mind. When I'm at my angriest point, it's always been a useful tool. So I'll definitely be watching ASMR today. But there's other things. There's Reiki, and there's different spiritual views that I've been learning is very helpful. So, that's what my hopes for the future of this channel. And so, any help you want to contribute for purchasing prints, you have my website. And like I said, comment down below if there's anything else that you're interested in to help lose weight. All right. Sorry about this ramble. I'm sorry that I'm kind of in a dark mood today. I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful Monday right now, so in January, so it's cold, but it's still beautiful. All right. I'll end this ramble now. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next week.